They were laughing at your shadow. Yes, when you were walking through the darkest season of your life, they mocked you. They looked at you as if you were broken, defeated, and useless. In their eyes, you were a failure who would never rise, never shine, never overcome. But what they didn't know is this: God's plan is always deeper than human judgment. What they called your downfall was actually your preparation. That behind their laughter was arrogance. But behind your silence was strength, that they thought your story was finished. But the truth is, your story was only beginning, Dot, because God shows his greatest miracles in the moments when everyone else says it's impossible. Their laughter will soon fade into memory, because in the very shadow they laughed at, God was shaping a new light for you. And when that light finally shines, it will be so bright that those same people will have to cover their eyes. They won't even be able to look directly at you. Remember this, chosen one. A shadow only proves that the light is coming. And that light is you. They thought you were forgotten. There were nights you cried yourself to sleep, believing no one saw you, no one cared, no one understood the weight you were carrying. And in those same nights, they whispered among themselves, "See, no one will ever remember them. Their dreams are gone. Their time is over." But here's the truth they didn't see. God never forgets his chosen ones, Dot. Even when people erase your name from their conversations, God writes your name on the palm of his hand. Even when they count you out, heaven is counting you in. They thought your silence meant you were finished, Dot. But your silence was a prayer. Your tears were seeds. And every tear you cried is watering a harvest that will shock the very people who mocked you, Dot, you see. God hides his greatest treasures. Diamonds are buried deep. Gold is hidden underground. Pearls form in the darkest shells, Dot. So don't be surprised they didn't see your worth. Because God was keeping you hidden until the right season. Chosen one, you are not forgotten. You are preserved. And soon, the same voices that said you'd be forgotten will have no choice but to speak your name again, this time with awe and trembling. They mistook your delay for your defeat. The world loves speed. They want results now, success overnight, recognition instantly. And when they didn't see you rise as quickly as they expected, they assumed you were finished. They whispered, "If it hasn't happened yet, it never will." But what they forgot is this: anything built fast doesn't last. God is not in the business of shortcuts. He is in the business of foundations. While they were chasing quick applause, God was building your roots deep into the soil so that when you rise, you will not be shaken. Think about it. Bamboo spends years growing underground where no one can see it. And then, in one single season, it shoots up higher than anyone ever expected. That's you, chosen one. Your hidden years were not wasted. They were invested. So while they laughed at your delay, heaven was preparing your acceleration. When your time comes, it won't be a small rise. It will be sudden, unstoppable, undeniable. And the very ones who said, "Too late," will have to admit, "Right on time." Remember this: God's delay is not denial. It's strategy. And when he finally reveals you, the world won't be able to ignore it. They confused your pain for your punishment. When you were going through storms, losses, betrayals, heartbreaks, they said, "See, this is their punishment. This is proof they are not favored. If they were blessed, none of this would be happening." But what they didn't realize is that pain is not always punishment. Sometimes it is preparation. God allows his chosen ones to walk through fire, not to destroy them, but to refine them. Gold only shines after it passes through the furnace. Diamonds only form under pressure. Warriors are only proven through battle. Your scars are not marks of shame. They are marks of survival. Every wound you carried became wisdom. Every betrayal you suffered became a lesson. And every loss you endured created space for a greater blessing that is on its way. So while they pointed at your pain and said, "That's the end," heaven was declaring, "This is the beginning." Chosen one, your pain was never proof of abandonment. It was proof that you were strong enough to carry the process. And now the process is over. The blessing is about to begin. They thought your isolation meant you were irrelevant. There were seasons where you walked alone. Friends disappeared. Family didn't understand. The crowd that once cheered for you suddenly went silent. And they whispered, "Look at them now. Nobody stands with them. Nobody cares. They are irrelevant." But what they couldn't see is that isolation is God's classroom. Moses met God alone on the mountain. David was trained in the wilderness with only sheep as his audience. Jesus himself often withdrew to lonely places to pray. That God pulls his chosen ones away from the noise so he can speak to them clearly. Because destiny cannot be birthed in distraction. While they were laughing at your loneliness, heaven was downloading vision into your spirit thought. While they thought you were abandoned, you were actually being anointed. Chosen one, your isolation was never rejection, it was redirection. And soon, the same people who thought you were irrelevant will realize you were being prepared to become irreplaceable. They tried to define your worth. People tried to put you in a box. They gave labels, criticized your choices, and measured you by standards that were never meant for you. You'll never succeed. You're not enough. You're too late. But here's the truth. They were only defining their limitations, not yours. The chosen ones are never measured by other people's opinions. Joseph was called a dreamer and thrown into a pit. Esther was told she was just a girl from nowhere. Daniel was a foreigner in Babylon, yet he became the most powerful man in the kingdom. Your potential cannot be contained by small minds. Every word spoken against you was a shadow that could not reach the light God placed inside you. Remember, they tried to define your worth, but your value was written in heaven long before they ever spoke. Their words were temporary. Your purpose is eternal. The storm was never meant to break you. Life threw challenges at you. Sudden losses, betrayals, and moments that made you question everything. You felt the weight of the world on your shoulders. At times, it seemed like the storm would never end. But here's the secret. Storms are never sent to destroy the chosen ones. They're sent to reveal their strength. Just like Noah faced the flood, and Moses faced Pharaoh, your trials are preparing you for something greater. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt is molding you, refining you. The fire doesn't consume the gold, it purifies it. The wind doesn't stop the tree, it strengthens its roots. The storm doesn't break the chosen ones, it awakens their power. Today, remember, the challenges you face are not punishments, they are your proving ground. Every struggle is a step closer to the destiny written for you. The world may doubt you, but your destiny does not. People will try to label you, judge you, and underestimate you. They will speak about your failures louder than your victories. They will question your dreams and your path. But the chosen ones understand a secret the world often forgets. Your destiny is not dictated by others' opinions. It is written in a power far greater than what anyone can see. Every whisper of doubt thrown at you is a sign that you are on the right path. Every criticism, every rejection, every closed door is shaping you into someone extraordinary. Believe this. The world may not recognize your light now, but that light will shine so bright that no darkness can hide it. And when your moment comes, those who doubted you will have no choice but to witness the greatness they tried to deny. Remember, destiny waits for no one, but it always finds the chosen ones. Pain is temporary, but purpose is eternal. Every struggle you face, every heartache, every setback, it is not meaningless. It is a forge, shaping you into someone who is ready for more than the ordinary. The chosen ones understand that pain is not the enemy, it is a teacher. It teaches resilience, it teaches courage, it teaches the strength that can only be born from endurance. When the world seems heavy and unfair, remember, this is not the end. It is the beginning of your transformation. Your scars are not signs of defeat. They are marks of survival and proof that you are being prepared for something greater. Your purpose will outlast the pain. Your mission will outshine every moment of suffering. And when you finally step into your true power, you will realize every hardship was necessary to make you unstoppable. They doubted you, but that doubt will fuel your rise. There will always be people who underestimate you, laugh at your dreams, and question your worth. The chosen ones. Never allow these voices to define their destiny. Every sneer, every mockery, every whispered "you can't" is actually fuel for your fire. Use it. Let it ignite the determination inside you. Let it drive you toward the life they said was impossible. Remember, the world will often reward patience, perseverance, and those who quietly prepare while others talk. Stay focused, stay relentless, stay hungry. When you rise, it won't just be success, it will be vindication. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove to yourself that your destiny was never in their hands. The higher you rise, the louder your success will speak. And one day, the same people who doubted you will witness your greatness and wonder how they ever underestimated a chosen one. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Life will throw challenges at you. Some will be small, barely noticeable. Others will feel impossible, like mountains blocking your path. But every obstacle has a purpose. Every struggle is a lesson wrapped in disguise. The chosen ones see obstacles differently. They don't complain, they don't quit. They adapt, they learn, they grow stronger. Remember, the very thing that seems to stop you might actually be preparing you for a greater victory. The struggle is shaping your mindset, sharpening your focus, and strengthening your spirit. Keep moving forward, step by step, obstacle by obstacle. You are building a foundation no one else can break. Your challenges aren't your enemies. They are your secret allies. And when you finally overcome, you will stand taller, stronger, and unshakable. Your past does not define your future. Many people are trapped by their past mistakes, failures, or regrets. They let what happened yesterday control who they are today. But the chosen ones understand a secret. Your past is a teacher, not a jailer. Every mistake taught you something valuable. Every failure prepared you for resilience. Every heartbreak made your heart wiser. Don't run from your past. Face it. Learn from it. Let it guide you without controlling you. Because the moment you stop letting yesterday dictate today, you unlock freedom, clarity, and unstoppable power. Your future is still unwritten. Every choice, every action, every moment is an opportunity to create the life you are destined for. Remember, the past is just a story. The present is your weapon. And the future, that's your victory waiting to happen. The world tests the chosen, not to break them, but to make them stronger. Challenges, obstacles, and betrayals aren't signs that you're failing. They're signs that you're on the path of growth. The chosen ones see every difficulty as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. When people doubt you, ignore you, or even try to stop you, it's actually the universe preparing you for greatness. Strength isn't built in comfort, it's forged in the fire of adversity. So the next time life throws something impossible at you, remember, this is your training ground. Every struggle endured, every fight faced, every sleepless night, it's all making you unstoppable. You don't just survive the storm, you rise above it, stronger, wiser, and ready to claim what's yours. Your past is not a prison. It's a lesson, a guide to your future. The chosen ones understand that every mistake, every heartbreak, every failure has a purpose. Nothing in your past defines you unless you allow it to. Instead of carrying regrets, they carry wisdom. Instead of resentment, they carry understanding. Every closed door, every betrayal, every lost opportunity, these are not punishments. They are redirections, pointing you toward your true path. Your history doesn't hold you back. It's the blueprint for the greatness that's waiting for you. When they doubt you, let your success be your voice. The world will always have naysayers, critics, and people who try to diminish your light. But the chosen ones don't waste energy arguing. They focus on creating, building, and evolving. Every doubt thrown at you is fuel for your fire. Every insult is a reminder of how far you can rise. Success is the ultimate response. It's not revenge. It's proof that you were meant for more than their limited vision. Stand tall, stay focused, and let your life be the answer they never saw coming. The storm is temporary, but your strength is permanent. Life will throw challenges your way, unexpected problems, betrayals, and moments that feel unbearable. But chosen ones understand that storms don't last forever. They test your resilience, not your destiny. Every struggle is shaping you, teaching patience, and forging strength you didn't know you had. When you feel like giving up, remember, the storm is temporary, but the power you're building is permanent. Keep moving forward, even if it's one small step at a time. Victory belongs to those who endure, not to those who run from the rain. They doubted you. Now watch them regret it. There were people who laughed at your dreams, mocked your efforts, and whispered that you wouldn't succeed. But every step you take, every goal you achieve, is a silent message to them. They were wrong. The chosen ones don't waste time on revenge. They let success speak for itself. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a victory over doubt, negativity, and those who tried to hold you back. Let their disbelief fuel your fire, and let your triumphs leave them speechless. Your journey is proof that faith in yourself is stronger than their skepticism. The universe conspires for those who refuse to quit. Every obstacle, every setback, every closed door you face is not the end. It's a redirection, the chosen ones. Understand that failure is not a stop sign, but a guide pointing toward a better path. When life pushes you down, it's preparing you for an even greater rise. Every challenge strengthens your mind, sharpens your focus, and builds the resilience that sets you apart. Keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. The universe rewards persistence, courage, and unshakable faith in your own potential. Your destiny isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving beyond limits. Your courage today becomes the legacy of tomorrow, the chosen ones. Know that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. Every bold step you take, every risk you embrace, reshapes your reality and inspires those around you. That fear is a signal, not a barrier. It tells you where growth awaits. When you confront it, you break chains, open doors, and unlock the power within you. Remember, the world will try to convince you to shrink, to play small, but your spirit is meant for greatness. Stand tall, take the leap, and trust that your boldness will leave a mark that echoes through time. The storm is not your enemy, it is your awakening. Life often throws challenges that seem impossible to overcome, but these storms are not punishments, they are tests. Awakenings and opportunities to rise higher. The chosen ones understand that every struggle carries a hidden gift, a lesson that shapes resilience and wisdom. When everything seems to crumble, do not despair. Instead, anchor yourself in faith and purpose. Every gust of wind, every wave of adversity is molding you into someone unstoppable. You are stronger than the storms you face, and when you emerge on the other side, your light shines brighter, illuminating paths for others who have yet to find their way. Your past struggles are the blueprint of your